Hello and welcome to Access Paranormal. This evening, I accompany haunted Scousers Chris Cummings and Adam Billings along with their guests as we embark on a Christmas investigation here at Mill Street Barracks. Our destination is the main cellar where we anticipate encountering the unexpected. Come along as we explore these eerie depths with haunted Scouse.
That is dark, isn't it?
That light should go off, I'm hoping so, anyway, otherwise you'll kill me.
Honestly, that's fine. It's a nice little ambient light if it doesn't. I've just placed the walkie-talkie on the table behind you guys as well, so that's not in my hand. If there is anybody down here with us now, we come here in total respect. We just come down to say hello and try to get to know you a little better. For those of you in here, I put some cat balls out in the corridor here, and there's a REM pod and cat balls in the crib behind me as well.
My belly's rumbling now. These sound effects.
Certainly feels a bit behind us a bit. Is that normally like the case?
Sorry, was that to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you are, we've had quite a lot of people feel something behind them, especially behind where you are now.
Yeah.
And to your,
Yeah.
if you're looking
It's
at me, it's to your
that's-
right.
Yeah, that's exactly where it feels.
Yeah. And in what way does it feel?
It feels a little bit creepy.
I just feel like there's people watching.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly that.
Okay, you've just answered it there. Yeah, a lot of people who do this, including ourselves, always feel there's something on that side watching you.
What do you
What?
think, Paul?
Now, do soldiers, Jamie, or patients?
This is just me moving the REM pod for the clarity of the audio.
To be honest with you, Mark, I don't know whether it's military or whether it's a person. We just know, we know the
someone watching you.
names. Sorry?
That's just someone watching you, yeah?
Yeah, we know the names of some people in here.
Mm.
If we sit thinking, what do you think, Paul?
At the moment, I've got a gentleman. I know he's got like dementia.
That's me.
I didn't want to say that.
Not far behind you.
I know he's just very confused at the moment. I'm trying to work him house at the moment.
That's quite sad, isn't it, really?
Can you tell what he's wearing, Paul, or anything?
This is, I tell you, he's in his late 50s. He's
Mm.
got a suit on.
Yeah.
Smartly dressed man. Greyish, grey hair. It's only
Mm.
short, but it's just this confusion when we do. I can't. He doesn't know where he is.
Mm.
But I'm not getting a name at the moment. I'm not getting anything of that.
No.
But I'll keep working with him.
Trying not to bump into anything over here.
Oh,
No, sorry. I was trying not to bump into anything. I do apologise.
Didn't work, Chris.
I didn't see that table. There's a white one behind it, and then. Sorry.
No, that was us, we'd be getting well told.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would. Even if I rustle a little bit of sweet paper, Chris gets
Yeah.
cross.
Oh, because they're putting you in a bad light here.
It's a true story, that journey. Honestly. That's why they all end up in my group.
Yeah, you always hit the naughty ones, don't you?
Yeah, I'll shout. Brings its own energy though, that's what I say.
It does.
But now that REM pod is at the back of the room in the corner, ironically I was trying to move away so I was away from the REM pod.
I've just realised, I'm sorry Jamie, I swore, and you're recording this.
That's all right. What's your name again?
It's not Mrs. Cummings.
Oh, sorry.
She's
sorry.
a newbie, I think.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Suzanne.
The long-suffering Mrs. Cummings.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Chris.
It's Mr. Cummings that made me swear.
Chris, see the door here? So
Yeah,
that is pitch black.
yeah.
That's not usually that dark.
Did someone hear a name? Or it was just me.
Why is there a door in the middle there?
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I did hear what you heard as well, Suzanne.
Yeah. You did.
Is the door closed, Chris?
That was it again.
Yeah.
I
It's
heard
not
it.
my stomach rumbling.
No,
If everyone's quiet, then we can listen for it.
Thought I had a faint whistle.
Mm.
Do you know, it sounds really silly, but it sounds like turkey gobbling turkeys.
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
tap all out there.
Oh yeah, couples going.
It's definitely a male, wasn't it? Yeah, but
Yeah, what's the light?
That's
Couple.
a couple.
Couple?
Yeah.
Actually, I did hear that, Caroline.
yeah.
I wasn't sure it was somebody outside or something.
No.
Can you come closer towards us? I always find it interesting where we can't see. Where we know there's something that's just triggered the cat ball,
It's gone counter.
but we can't see it.
Mm.
Mm.
The reason why,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to interfere.
No, sorry.
You've got the light over there,
Yeah.
you know, the safety light. And usually you can see it quite clearly here as well because of the brightness of it. But you can't even see it at this door
Sounds
here.
like a bad
Is there
idea.
something in there to stop it the light?
Seems to be getting darker as well, Jamie.
Mm.
It really does.
Right, yeah.
If there's anyone in the corridor, can you just let us know? Come let us see you, even the shadow of you. Stand in the doorway for us. No one here tonight is going to harm you.
Is that
Oh, my
turkey
stomach.
again?
My
Oh, is
stomach.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Comedy gold for your radio show this week. Jamie the turkey.
The turkey gobblers were.
It is nearly Christmas.
Yeah, that's perfect Christmas episode, this Jamie the turkey gobbler.
I'll be naming names.
Oh, I've seen a shadow there.
It's actually getting
So
darker.
did
there.
I.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Just through that top there where the green light is.
Come on, have a look.
Oops. I've rooted to the spot now. You'll have to carry me up the stairs.
Now it's time for Margaret's long vigil.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Bruce, is that you? Come on, Bruce.
Who's Bruce?
The dog.
It's not like Skippy.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Bruce. Come on. Come on.
That room in there seems to go further back and then it comes back to its correct size and then it seems to like go even further.
What's down there?
It's like a, what do you call it, an optical illusion or...
Yeah.
I mean, all of this down here used to be open plan, didn't it, Jamie?
It did, yeah.
Yeah. So where you can see these steel columns in the middle. The whole of this basement used to be open plan. The walls have been built in to segregate it.
What's actually down there? Where that doorway? Where does it lead to?
Which one?
That one that's black.
And just this one here.
Yeah.
This one leads just into the corridor there.
Where you just come in,
Yeah.
there's a corridor leads right down to the bottom, which when you're at the bottom, you're literally underneath the pavements outside. So more or less where you are parked, that's where you would be.
Right.
And then you turn left and you go into what's called the shooting gallery. So did they ever used to practice shooting down there?
No, what it was, they called it the firing rings.
Yeah, that's it.
And
So
if you look at the plinth on the floor, that's where they were supposed to lie and practice the
Yeah.
shooting down to the far wall. And they had all the plans of that and to do it like that. And then they just didn't evolve into it. So, but we always still call it the shooting range.
yeah.
Yeah. And where's the graveyard?
From here,
Yeah,
behind you, if you turn around now,
yeah.
and you could walk through all the walls, you'd be going towards the
Okay,
graves. Yeah.
Wasn't there tunnels here, Jamie?
Allegedly, yeah. There is a tunnel going from here across the road to the recording studios.
Yeah,
But if you go into the room next door, which is the boiler room,
yeah.
there's supposed to be a tunnel which leads from there to the church,
graves.
to the
Right.
churchyard. But it's never been proven.
Proven.
No.
Something not right with that. Seems to be getting darker and darker. There's no light at all.
No, it's
Can you come into this room with us?
If Jack O'Clair's here, would you like to come forward? Come and join us in the circle and say hello.
Well, that's me.
No one in here is going to harm you. Everyone in here is friendly. If you can show yourself or make some lights, let people know you're around. We don't mind. If you don't mind showing us you're here, we'd be grateful. Come forward, please. If you can see the items on the floor or around, try moving them, making the lights flash. Can you make the lights flash like you did before? Come and talk to the people in the room. That's got light now because I can see the light coming through from the other part.
I'm not sure if I saw something like dark, like small.
Yes, I did. I said to Tom, it was like a black butterfly.
Strange that, though, isn't it?
A black
Whereabouts, mate?
butterfly. Just over there.
Just in the doorway in that corner,
Which doorway? Sorry.
behind Paul, in the one where you're looking
Right,
where it's
okay.
dark.
Yeah.
Because I said to Tom, this is like it was like dropped it, like a butterfly.
Exactly that, yeah. Like a butterfly or a moth.
It could maybe have been one, I don't know.
You picking anything up, Paul? Yeah, what was that? That light suit. It was like a flash of light there.
I was thinking he's somewhere else.
No, I think it's quite calm here at the moment.
Can you sense anything around, Paul?
Can I just ask Paul, sorry, do you sense any negativity down here at all?
What I was feeling before is a young person who would be murdered down here. I get the sadness with him, but I can't. It's so fast. again, 18, 20, he's one not old at all. But I could just see him, I just saw him like lying down, he was down on the floor, he was dead before he touched the floor. But that's all I'm getting at the moment. That's all I got. I mean, the other gentleman, I know he was military, the gentleman I had with the dizziness. But I don't know if he worked here. I'm sure he would have done something to connect with this building.
Can you copy me?
I think that was someone breathing.
Was it?
Yeah, it sounded to me like a nasal.
Copy me.
Can you knock on something or tap on something? We know it takes a lot of energy, so it'd be much appreciated to let us know where you are.
Did anyone hear a breath then, like a chesty?
And then yours.
Thank you. Please let us hear you. Even, can you walk towards us so we can hear your footsteps even? Touch one of us, touch me. Sure, I just heard something in the corridor.
Can you set one of those devices off again out there? If there are any children out there, those small balls that are on the floor will light up. If you try and push one of them, they look like marbles. You're welcome to play with them. There was a flash out there.
I wasn't sure if it was just my eyes playing tricks on.
There was definitely like one flash out
Over
there.
over the side towards
Yeah.
the door.
I just nearly pants then. You put your arm out to point towards the door and it came across the gap in the door and it just looked like a hand coming round the corner of the door.
Tell you what, these Cummings don't half swear.
So, you know, where I'm
Showing
standing,
me, Jane.
where I'm standing, I can see the whole door, and Mike put his hand out to point towards the other door, and it just looked like a hand coming round that door, and it was like, gee, oh my
Are you
god.
still allowed to put him up for adoption?
He's gone.
He's gone, like,
And I've married him off.
It's all right, that's after 9 o'clock, it's after watershed, isn't it?
I still can't swear anymore. Should ground me.
I have to stay in for a week.
It's
Yeah.
only me that can happen blind.
Getting recorded though, Jamie.
No, don't worry, I put the names. I'm not going to mention it's all at Scouse though, because it wouldn't be fair.
Really icy cold walls.
I was just thinking it was in cold my nose.
Oh, no,
Head down.
that's the most beautiful irony. We just put the heating on over the other side for Adam. They're all fucking lying on the bed upstairs, all toasty.
Oh yeah, but this is if it's cold, it's more exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, they'd all be asleep otherwise, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
The heat.
I can just dream of that.
Is there anyone above us? Can you come down and join us?
Edward, are you still here? Are you still around?
Cold breeze at the back. Do you feel that? It is windy there.
What can you see, Mark?
I'm sure I see like a black mass, but can't be certain. It's like something falling out there, but
You do get shadows going along the floor sometimes as well.
I see something along the wall there.
What's that in the corridor?
Yeah. No, it's gone.
It's probably all gone over the other side, Chris, where it's warm.
I know, yeah.
You see Adam after and he got yeah, a cracking night.
Yeah, it's a shot, wasn't it?
That's me picking this up.
I see what you mean, Jamie, you see the lights.
Mm.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's the tunes going off.
Really?
Yeah.
I've just set the paratunes up.
Oh,
right.
Towards it. Sorry, guys.
I actually thought that was upstairs.
I did.
No, it's not high, is it?
No.
No.
So I'm going to put the spirits
Just seen a
off
flash.
whilst we're down here.
Yeah.
Can you read minds, Chris? I was just about to say she should have put the spirit talker on. Can I ask if there's anybody here with us now? Anyone here in the cellar?
She shot me.
What was that?
She shot
Shot me.
me.
She shot me.
Mm-hmm.
Mind.
Mind.
Who shot you?
Planned. Well, she shot me. Mind. It was planned.
Yeah. So you were assassinated?
Excellent.
Chris, you know that item you just put out there?
Yeah.
Is it a REM pod?
I've just put the REM pod out there, but the other one going off was Paratunes.
Right.
Attachment.
Have you got a green light on it?
There's
On your REM pod?
there's a red light on the REM pod.
Right,
The
I've just
REM
seen a
pod's
green light
right
out there.
Oh, the green light might have been the remnant of the...
Tired.
Tired. Christ, it's spitting these out. I'll put that.
You're very polite.
Because it'll interfere with that one there.
That's the walkie-talkie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
With my mic over there?
There.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, do you want me to move it away a bit?
Yeah, because it will
Yeah.
feel...
No
Stop.
problem. Yeah. So what did we have there?
Sorry, Chris.
No, it's okay. You're very polite and tired.
Evidence.
Evidence. Okay, so it's leading to something. So she shot me. Mind. Planned. Excellent. Attachment. Tired. You're very polite and evidence. Well, that's what we're trying to gauge. Evidence.
Are you an investigator?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh. I am. Some of these other people in the room think they are as well.
Coffee.
Yeah, even on coffee.
You need it.
Why would it say coffee?
Mm.
think
Yeah,
sometimes
that
just
master's
to walk
got
in
no
the
gene.
woods and like,
It's my long-standing theory is that, and I've bored this lots of tears with it because they've been on that many events, is a counterbalance lift in the spirit world. So one of them ones where it just keeps revolving round and you step on and it takes you up and you stay on it, it comes over the top and brings you down if you want to go down a floor. That's how I see the spirit world. So when we're using something like a spirit talker, you've got one spirit that comes through and tells us that narrative about she shot me, mine, planned, and then
All is well.
that's nice to know. But then another spirit, that they suddenly leave your
Do you hear that noise?
Yeah.
your level
Yeah.
of home.
Did anybody hear the
That cry, it was like a cry to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he go like that?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
I heard
Like a
that.
cry, yeah.
He must have picked that up.
Well, it's good that you've got
Comfort.
comfort. So all is well and comfort.
Can you do that again, please? If it was you that made that noise.
Run now.
Child that cried that.
Run now.
Like a child.
Couldn't tell.
It sounds like a female.
It's on.
Yeah,
it's on.
female.
Please, could you do that again?
I mean,
Carl.
Carl. I mean, could it potentially have been a dog? Or was it definitely a female?
No, it
Definitely
sounded,
sounds like a
sounded
female.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So Claire, is that you? Are you in here with us? I know you'll recognise Jamie.
Can you let us know that you're in here with us? Tap on something if you've got enough energy. But let us hear. I just heard another moan then. Sounded like coming from that corner over there.
I didn't hear nothing in the room.
Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
We, as in W-E.
I died in my sleep.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that would fit in with where the beds were upstairs. A
Mm.
lot of the patients would have, as far as they
Am
were
I alive?
Well, unfortunately not. If you're speaking to us now,
18.
18. That, literally, Paul, that is what you've just said. What was that?
What was that?
Yeah. It was in the corridor again, wasn't
I
it?
heard that.
Bang,
Yeah.
that was loud.
If that was you, we thank you
So
for
let's
doing
listen
that.
now.
Can you let us know again?
Mark, hang on, sorry mate. Let's listen now, see if we need that noise again. I'm going to radio Adam just to double check,
Yeah,
because that was so
that was
loud.
clear, that.
And obviously for those trying to gauge the bearings, that was out there then.
What was it?
Recording.
Yes, we are. Let me just check in with Adam because that noise was so loud.
It was.
But yeah, I was going to say, trying to gauge your bearings, we are underneath, almost underneath the wooden floor which we had just all sat on. That end where the paratunes went off when I was doing the S-Box session, that's where we're underneath now. So when you gauge that and think about that bang we've just heard, we're in the centre of the building. Chris to Adam.
We're delighted you're here.
Mate, has anybody from your group come through into the main hall in the last 60 seconds?
Nah, mate, we're in the rec room.
Like we're all in, as we call it, Claire's room, doing a spirit talker session, and we just heard the loudest bang right above us.
You reckon that
if it took the bell with it,
Yeah.
it was that's how loud the bang was, mate. Honestly, it sounded like someone dropping a chair on the floor.
The cat ball's over the far side near the bell.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, let's go check it out though. Come on, brave man.
All right, I will. But funny enough, when Adam said, "Do you reckon that cat balls fell?" That said, "Yeah,"
I heard
Did you?
that, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
because it
Said
said,
yeah.
"We're delighted you're here," and Adam said, "Do you reckon that cat balls fell?" And it went, "Yeah."
Where's the cat ball? Is it on near the bell?
I'll put it. It was on the thing right next to the bell.
Right, so the bell is
It's right
right
down
over
the far end.
side, so
yeah.
you wouldn't have heard it.
It came
Exactly.
from that side anyway.
I thought it came from near the stairs.
It's in there now,
I don't
yeah,
think
it's
so,
closer
yeah.
than that.
Mm.
Take me to watch.
That's all right, that's all the cat balls have already done.
So Chris from
Obviously,
Haunted
that's
Scouse
the
is-
talk is still on, so keep asking questions as well.
Chris from Haunted Scouse is that scared he's took his torch. So if there's anybody here, if you made that noise, it shows that you've got the strength to do things.
That was sounding like where it was coming from. That staircase
Yeah.
there.
I thought it was towards the stairs down here.
I did
It's that
that
location,
more down here.
definitely.
But you know when you're in the dark, it can...
It
He will
echoes
trick
in.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
What was that?
They
It
will
will
trick
trick
you.
you.
It was trick you.
She will trick you, it sounds like.
Say Mark.
Says he will trick you.
How are you going to trick us?
Chris will come walking through the wall.
There's somebody coming back down here in a minute. Can you touch them on the shoulder? Or whisper to him, say hello, or... Pull that up. Jack, you've always got a sense of humour, haven't you? Could you go and do something to Chris? He screams now.
Here he comes.
Oh, that's Chris walking.
Yeah.
We had that about a month ago. We were in here, and we had somebody coming across it. I said, "Somebody's coming down the stairs now," and nobody came down.
Wow.
Wow.
We had that when we were
There's no one
sat
there.
up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee, Kaz and Suzanne.
Yeah.
And we looked over, and Steve was with us. We looked over and no one there.
Locked.
Not? No.
Right, so just before I turn the torch off, I've just walked up there and I couldn't take a picture because I'm using my phone. So I'm just going to pause this
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to take a picture of what I've just found and then I will show you. So, sorry, I'm going to pause
Love.
that. Love, thank you. Right, so carry on and then we'll be back.
Paul, are you picking up anything?
Something must have moved up there, mustn't it?
Sorry, say that again.
Something must have moved up there. I was going to take a photograph of it.
Yeah. So are you still here with us now, or was that you upstairs? If there's somebody here with us now, can you come forward? You can tell we're not here to harm you. You can tell we're here because we're interested in who you are, why you're here. If there's somebody you can see in this room you want to talk to, feel free to go to them. If you're unable to talk and you can communicate in another way, that would be fantastic. If you could touch someone on the shoulder. You alright? Hot?
Yeah.
Hot.
Really? Freezing?
Don't know how anybody can be hot.
I can't even feel the neck.
You know, cold.
If you need to get out, though, say so.
No, just an old woman.
Was that you making, what's your name?
Michelle.
Was that you making Michelle go really warm then? Can you do it to somebody else?
Yes, please.
Can you do it to us all?
Yeah, to my knees.
I don't think it's as cold as we were upstairs.
No, I don't.
I was colder in there. I'm feeling quite cold.
Right, so I will turn the torch off and then
I've just seen. Jeez. No way.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to be scared, aren't
Yeah.
I? Who is it?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the chair.
Oh, yeah.
That's my chair.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Look at that.
That's brilliant.
What kind of evidence is that through, Chris? It's superb.
It's
Because
not
they
on,
certainly
it's
weren't
not
like
on
that
camera
when
though,
they
is it?
No, but we heard the bang.
Yeah.
Nobody's up there and the chairs fell over
Oh, we know Adam is.
on the
Oh.
other side of the building.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
came across that room to come down here and there was no chair lying
And-
over.
The other thing is as well is, if anybody walked in there and pushed that chair over, you'd have heard them walking
Yeah.
across the
Yeah,
floor. 'cause you
the
could
very
hear them.
footsteps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris.
footsteps, that's
Yeah.
good,
No.
yeah, that's a good
That's
shout.
really good, that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the spirit talker back on now.
Wow.
I've just sent that picture to Adam.
Did you send it to me, Chris?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell you what, we've had some really good things in and out, haven't we?
Yeah, because Adam
You said
radioed,
that's South Carolina with all the storm energy around.
Adam
Yeah.
radioed while I was up there saying, come on Columbo, we're all on tenter upstairs. So the night I had to run back downstairs and get my phone.
Because that was good with the walkie-talkie.
Says Adam.
when they
That's
said
got to
it
be
all
Adam.
and-
Hello.
Hello.
Friend or foe?
It's Adam.
Yeah,
The latter.
yeah.
Well, my first instinct was, is where the James? That was it. So if he's been down here, then,
Literally, we
So,
usually
hold on a
call
minute. So
Yeah.
that was Adam for the radio.
apologies.
But no, literally, honestly, we're recording on there, and we heard this mighty bang. That literally, there was no way. But when you said, could it have been the cat ball, the spirit talker said, yeah. And it's
I
like,
think that where that chair is obviously situated, the noisy REM pods behind it, did you not hear that go off?
No.
near a
No.
pod go off.
I'm with my family.
I'm with my family.
That's mad, that.
But
We
it
would,
was-
have heard footsteps going too if somebody was
Yeah.
pushing it over.
Nothing. Obviously everyone's accounted for as well.
Everyone,
Uh-huh.
literally everyone, that's why I radioed you.
We're in the
Yo,
road room.
before- Because obviously I radioed you before I'd even gone up. Because you said, go on in, you know, dared me to go up and have a look. But then when I've gone up, seeing that, and I've gone, I'll take a picture now. My phone's downstairs, so I had to come back down, stop the spirit talk session to go back up, take a picture, and then just showed these guys then.
Yeah.
Hold on, Adam. So you thought the first
Question.
thing, where's Jamie?
There's a full if it was anyone who's messed about,
Do you know
and
what
something on the slide, it's Jamie Williams.
Do you know what the funny thing is though there, Jamie said, hold on Adam, and it went, question. Yes.
I mean, I'll let you get back. Obviously, that is frustrating thing. Do you know when I said about the cat ball, and we said, oh, do you know what? We probably should have put a camera in here, shouldn't
Yeah.
we? But I mean, it wouldn't have captured it where we were. But that's
We'd have been putting
Agreed.
unbelievable, that though.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you know, we
Yeah.
came through that room to get here and all the chairs were up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't already down.
And then my mum's seen her ass because it was her chair.
That's what we were trying to work out. Whose chair it was.
I'm not sitting on that one, go back up and down.
And that's,
Right.
that's just said group, so it's
That's just on
acknowledging
the
we've got
floor.
to do it.
Right. So apologies. Carry
No
on.
mate, listen
Brilliant.
honestly, that's why, you know, that's what took me so long. I had to come back down, get my phone.
No worries. So yeah, obviously, and if you have got your phone on you, make sure you are subscribed to Merseyside's #1 Paranormal team. Haunted Scouse. Oh, is that recording? Is it? Sorry.
Yeah, go and subscribe to Haunted Scouse.
I am Dexter.
Again?
Dexter.
That's twice we got
That's
Dexter
twice.
now.
Dexter.
Dexter came out on my phone,
Yeah.
and now it's on yours.
Dexter means right in Latin, doesn't it?
It
Did you
means
get him
what?
upstairs, Jamie?
Right out like as in left and right.
Or was it down here?
I
In the,
see.
in the top classroom.
Yeah.
So right is that way then, isn't
Depends which side you pay.
it? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good when Adam goes back over and says, well, fair play to Jamie, he's actually downstairs with the guy. But, again, you know, you've known us for long enough, Jamie, to know that that's why we've always got on well, because it's like, don't be scared to be able to,
Annie.
to be able to debunk something.
We kept getting
No,
Annie
no.
before, didn't we, Paul?
Annie.
On yours, Annie.
It's healthy to debunk because
It
not
is.
everything's paranormal.
There's no shame in it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, even in episodes, we can have something where we both jump, and it's still a great 3 or 4 minute section, but then we can debunk it.
Yeah.
But for the viewer, you have that, oh my God, and then it's like, we could debunk it. Ah, what a shame. But, honestly shot.
Mm.
And then when you do get something fantastic, I mean, unfortunately, there's 2 great bits of evidence that have happened in that hall tonight. That cat ball somehow was moved from by the bell to 15 feet away from it.
Watch out.
Watch out. Who's coming down now then? That's changed the tone.
Mm. Can you push another chair?
Thompson.
Thompson.
That's the second time we've had that as well.
Is it? Oh, the name, we had the full name, didn't we?
Oh no,
Yeah.
wasn't that Johnson?
Johnson.
Sorry, yeah.
What was that?
I mean, Katerina Johnson Thompson. Thompson Johnson. Yeah, KJT, Katerina Johnson Thompson.
What was the other name of the Johnsons? I forgot about him.
Was it Gregory?
Gregory, we had Gregory Johnson.
Have you noticed the atmosphere's changed?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just said that, it suddenly it has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And
You've got a light out there.
Yeah, it's got a
There's a light
light
shining.
there.
Oh, she's
Mm.
gone up me.
There is a firelight out there, fire safety light.
No, it's not that.
No,
It's
the wall.
wasn't a fire like Chris.
Can you push in, if that was you, what pushed the chair over up on in the hall, can you do another one? Can you push another one over? I think that's one of the best evidences I've seen here.
It took a lot to do it.
It's like you said though, Jamie, there was no footsteps towards it or
No.
away from it. It was just the...
It'd be really good if when you play back your recording you can hear it banging.
I'll definitely listen to that. Yeah. If I picked it up,
Taylor.
Taylor, so
These are all
Thompson,
names,
Taylor.
aren't these are all
Yeah.
surnames, aren't they?
well, if I pick that audio up, Chris, I'll send you the copy.
Yeah, and obviously I'll ping you the picture as soon as we finish later.
I might use the picture for the poster.
Yeah.
Taylor as in T-A-Y or T-A-I-L?
T-A-Y as in the name rather than the trade.
I wonder if they'll be on that list that you've got there. Johnson, Thompson, Taylor.
I had a look if the list was there. The list's been removed from the wall, but
Chaos.
I can ask for chaos.
Chaos. That's haunted Scouse for you. It's not been too bad tonight though. A few of the usual rabble are missing. Gina's not here. That's it.
Possessed.
You knew that was coming.
Possessed.
Possessed.
No, she's not possessed. She just
Well,
just never does as she's told. I give up.
That's a good thing.
But that said,
Has anybody
Tommy,
just swung their feet here?
No.
It's been me.
No. It was like dead fast here.
No.
It was like a shadowy kind of movement.
Using my voice.
And then it went quickly.
No, my feet are
No.
still.
I haven't moved.
Okay.
please
I have
use your
hands on my
voice.
knees.
No, this was just here.
No.
Because I thought somebody must have swung their foot up and put it back down dead quick. Don't know why.
Show us you're here. Use your voice. Communicate with us.
Emma.
Emma.
Hello, Emma.
That was the first part of the paranormal investigation with Haunted Scouse, and I'd like to say thanks to Chris and Adam for letting me go along. But let's talk about the chair that was tipped over. Sorry about that. The chair that was tipped over on the main hall. We were down in the cellar, and Adam was over the far side at Mill Street Barracks, so there's no way they could have got across. And if we would have heard them walking across the main hall if they did. So we were just sitting there, we were calling out, and I'll play for you in a little bit. And suddenly we heard this bump, and we couldn't understand where it was or anything like that. And we realised that it was in the main hall. So Chris went up to have a check, and there was the chair, and he took the photograph of it. Sadly, there was no cameras, but as usual, that happens. And he came back down. He said, "You're not going to believe what's happened up there." He said, "But the chair's tipped over." So what we done then is he went back up and he took some photographs of it and then brought them down and showed us there was no way, 100% no way, that Chris could have tipped that chair over without us hearing it. We could hear him going up the stairs, we could hear him walking across the main hall, we could hear him coming back, and there was no way he'd done that because the bump was before he went up there and it was clearly up in the main hall. Radio through to Adam. Adam was adamant he was nowhere near the main hall. 100% believe him. And what we've done at the end of the investigation is we tried to redo it. We dropped the chair on the floor and he was making big bangs, and we just kept experimenting. And then we lowered it to the floor, a little bit off the floor. Adam done it while we were down in the main cellar, and the bump was virtually the same. And I'm going to play to them in a minute. I'm going to play the original, and then I'm going to play what Adam done for us, and I'm going to play the full recording so you know it's not been edited. The full recording of Adam trying it out and us trying to work it out. But that left us dumbfounded. It was a fantastic bit of evidence. Fantastic, that is. Looking at it, I can't explain it. I just cannot explain it. Gutted because, like Chris said, he had the night off without the cameras tonight, and trust that to happen. We had a few other little sounds as well. You know, we had like a whining of it sounded like a woman weeping or crying, or you know, I don't want to put words into your head or pictures into your head, but you might have heard. And if you did hear anything else, let us know anyway. But part 2 of that's going to be on next week. But here are the sounds. Have a listen, and see what you think.
Paul, that is what you've just said. What was that?
What was that?
Yeah.
Do that again, mate. That was it. That was almost exactly it, because Jamie's just started recording again so we can compare the two.
Right, that's literally like probably about an inch from the floor. I'll do it again.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, that was it. Literally, and Jamie will be able to compare the sounds as well.
That's just been gently eased back then and just dropped an inch from the floor, so I've no idea how the hell that's happened.
So whatever's put the chair down has pulled it down gently and just dropped it on the floor.
So that was something.
If only that was on camera, maybe we might get on the telly again.
I'm sure Jamie Williams would be gagging in with me. Well, it was my building, I did let them in.
2 rights award.
That's brilliant, he's still recording.
I mean, oops, yeah, sorry, of course, he's more than welcome.
No, cheers, mate. I'm going to collect the cat balls down here then, just to make sure we haven't left anything down here, and then I'll be up in a sec.
No worries.
So that was what we recorded, the bumps, and as you can see, Adam went upstairs into the main hall, and Chris was downstairs with the walkie-talkie, and he tried to do the bumps again, and they're quite the same, really. If you listen to them, you're never going to get exactly the same. It's difficult to do that, but to drop the chair an inch from the floor and just get that sound is quite good, really. We did record the part where we were dropping it from higher up and that, but I went and missed it out, didn't I? I forgot to record it. Didn't press record on the button. But then it started to record from there. So you can see that we were trying to work it out, trying to debunk it and everything else. But I'm going to put them side by side now for you. And I'll let it run a couple of times. The first one is the original bump where the chair tipped over. The second one is what Adam done when we were doing the experiment. So the first one is the original. The second one is trying to debunk. So here they are, just a few times for you. So they were the bumps we heard. Well, the bump, and then the ones which we tried to debunk it when we were dropping the chair down ourselves. But I'll leave that up to you to decide whether it's the same or not. I was there. I'm convinced it was exactly the same thing. Chris, when he looked shocked when he came down. He took the photograph. We heard him going across the hall. We heard him coming back across the hall. We didn't hear any noises. The bump was before he even went up the stairs. Radioing across to Adam. Brilliant. We knew where he was, so there was no way anything could have happened. So to me, it was quite convincing. And I'd never seen that before. And hats off to Chris, hats off to Adam. We had a great night with the Haunted Scouse there at Mill Street Barracks. I haven't seen them for a while, so it was nice to catch up with the both of them. And to the guests as well, they had a great time. We all had a nice time. And I hope you enjoyed the first part of the investigation. The second part will be on next week, just in time for the new year. So next, we're going to go across to Jack-O-Lantern, who's going to be giving us a bit of a Christmas story, a ghostly Christmas story. So here's Jack-O-Lantern and the Christmas ghost story.
A cold winter's night, the perfect time for a Christmas ghost story. The following tale takes us to Hampshire in England in the early 1800s. And it was a cold, snowy night when the Lavelle family and the family of his bride all gathered at Bramshill House. It was a rather large property, and the two rich families entertained each other all night with parlour games. As the remaining decorations and mistletoe were being hung round, yawns started to occur. People were getting tired. So a game was thought up by the groom. The bride-to-be would hide somewhere within the rather grand home, and all the groomsmen would have to find her. Whoever did would be awarded with a friendly kiss under the mistletoe. And so, as the clock struck midnight, the game began. The frantic bride, Lady Lavelle, or soon-to-be, searched all of the bedrooms and up in the attic found an old chest. The perfect hiding spot, she thought. So, unlocking the latch, she climbed in. But suddenly its heavy lid slammed shut on top of her and would not open. Now, the searching of the groomsmen went from minutes to hours. The bride-to-be was nowhere to be found. Eventually, fearing she perhaps ran away into the icy cold countryside and perished, they had half the village searching for her, but she could not be found. Lord Lavelle had no choice but to eventually move on. Over 50 years later, and now a grandfather, his son opened the old trunk in the attic room covered in dust and cobwebs. Inside was the skeletal remains of would-be Lady Lavelle. Ever since, Bramshill Hall is said to be notoriously haunted by the ghostly bride, especially around Christmas time. Here, sad apparition is seen gliding along the corridors, moaning and screaming for help, but alas, it never comes. Guests that stay over in the house over the festive period have reportedly been awoken in the night by the door creaking open slowly and faint footsteps pattering around their bed. When they open their eyes, the weeping bride-to-be appears before them. And legend has it, if mistletoe is ever hung within the house again, the ghostly bride will choose a new husband whom she will forever attach to. So, that being said, have a Merry Christmas.
So that was the brilliant Jack O'Lantern with his Christmas ghost story. So thanks again, Jack, for doing that. And also, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Haunted Scouse. We had a great time there at Mill Street Barracks, and that was just part 1. So next week, keep an eye out for part 2. But we're coming towards the end of the show now, so I'd like to wish you all, on behalf of everybody here at Access Paranormal, a very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you next week.